Real Madrid fans, we have a lot to talk about this week. There were no Real Madrid games, but a lot of unexpected things happened in the Real Madrid world during the international break, starting from all the injuries to Camavinga, Vinicius Jr., which means there are opportunities to shine for Brahim Diaz and Rodrigo in upcoming games. We have transfer rumors cooking up today, and some injury updates from Rodrigo, Jude Bellingham, Arda Guler and Eder Militao. First, let's dive into the match preview for the game against Cadiz. As Real Madrid prepares to face Cadiz with the hope of reclaiming the top spot in La Liga, the team faces a challenging scenario with several key players sidelined due to injuries. Let's delve into the latest developments and the potential impact on the upcoming clash. Cadiz, hosting Real Madrid, has its own set of concerns with doubts surrounding the availability of key players. Luis Hernandez and Federico San Emeterio are both doubtful for the clash, posing selection challenges for coach Sergio Gonzalez. Meanwhile, Fali and Brian Ocampo are ruled out due to injuries, adding to Cadiz's roster woes. The November international break dealt a harsh blow to Real Madrid, with key players Eduardo Camavinga and Vinicius Jr. sustaining serious injuries. Joining them on the sidelines are Thibaut Courtois, Eder Militao and Arda Guler. The absence of Tchouaméni and Kepa further complicates matters in midfield and goalkeeping. However, there's a glimmer of hope with Jude Bellingham returning to training, while Dani Ceballos is also back in contention. Real Madrid enters the clash with the best defensive record in La Liga, conceding just 9 goals in 13 matches. On the other hand, Cadiz struggles offensively, ranking 20th in goals scored with only 10 across 12 matches. The clash presents an intriguing contrast between Real Madrid's defensive resilience and Cadiz's offensive challenges. Real Madrid boasts an impressive scoring record, putting up 2.2 goals per game, ranking 3rd in La Liga. With offensive firepower from players like Jude Bellingham, Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr., the team aims to maintain its goal-scoring momentum against Cadiz. Cadiz faces an uphill battle defensively, conceding 1.4 goals per match and holding the 16th position in goals conceded. The defensive line will be tested against Real Madrid's potent attack, featuring top scorers like Jude Bellingham and Gonzalo. Examining the statistics, Real Madrid leads in various categories, including goal differential, shots taken, and shot differentials. Jude Bellingham emerges as Real Madrid's top scorer, while Cadiz relies on contributors like Chris Ramos and Darwin Maquis to bolster their offensive efforts. Now, let's talk about the players' availability for this matchday. The injury saga at Real Madrid continues to unfold, and this time, the spotlight is on the front line. After major absences in attack, concerns loomed over another forward, with reports suggesting that Rodrigo suffered a knee injury while on international duty with Brazil. Rodrigo, a key figure in Real Madrid's attack, faced uncertainty after reports of a knee injury emerged. The team, already grappling with a lack of personnel, braced for another blow in the midst of a challenging season. Dispelling doubts and providing a sigh of relief for Real Madrid, Arancha Rodriguez reports that Rodrigo's knee is in good shape. The Brazilian forward is expected to be available for the upcoming clash against Cadiz, easing concerns about the team's attacking options. The frontline crisis for Los Blancos is far from over, but with Rodrigo's fitness assurance, coach Carlo Ancelotti gains a valuable asset. As the team navigates a congested fixture list, having options up front becomes paramount. In tandem with Rodrigo's situation, Jude Bellingham was also a doubt for the Cadiz clash due to a shoulder concern. However, recent information suggests that Bellingham will be available, albeit with protective measures. With Vinicius Jr. sidelined, Bellingham's return becomes crucial for Real Madrid's goal-scoring endeavors. As Real Madrid prepares to resume action after a 2-week hiatus, fans eagerly await the return of Rodrigo and Bellingham. Will these key players make a triumphant comeback, providing the firepower needed to navigate the challenges ahead? Speaking about the firepower availability, Real Madrid, the architects of the Galacticos era, are gearing up for a blockbuster move in the summer transfer market. The departure of Karim Benzema has opened the door for a marquee signing, and the names circulating in the rumor mill are nothing short of sensational. Brace yourselves as Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland take center stage in Real Madrid's pursuit of glory. The Galacticos era, born in 2000, set the stage for Real Madrid's pursuit of elite players, aiming not only to enhance on-field performance but to capture the hearts of a global audience. Fast forward to today, the Galacticos' legacy lives on, with the club eyeing a spectacular signing to fill the void left by Benzema. According to AS, the dynamic duo of Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland has captured Real Madrid's attention. The improved financial position of the club, coupled with the departure of Benzema, paves the way for a Galacticos signing next summer. Real Madrid's financial prowess is nothing short of impressive. With €128 million in cash and €265 million in undrawn credit facilities, the club is armed for a significant move. The efficiency ratio, a crucial metric for financial health, signals a favorable environment for a star player arrival. The revamped Santiago Bernabéu is set to play a pivotal role in this footballing saga. Projections for this season estimate a whopping €939 million in revenue, with an additional €317 million expected from the operation of the stadium. The stadium's versatility, hosting not just football but global sporting events, promises a financial boom for Los Blancos. As the football world eagerly awaits, Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland stand as the crown jewels on Real Madrid's wish list. Will these megastars grace the iconic white jersey next summer? But before that, for the January transfer window, Carlo Ancelotti seeks to bolster his attacking arsenal after the unexpected departure of Karim Benzema in summer this year. The latest reports from Italy hint at an emergency transfer move for Galatasaray's Mauro Icardi. The departure of Karim Benzema has left a void in Real Madrid's frontline, and with Vinicius Jr. sidelined until February, the onus falls on the shoulders of young talents like Jude Bellingham and Joselu Mato. However, Ancelotti seems determined to reinforce his attacking options to navigate this challenging period. Reports suggest that Carlo Ancelotti has set his sights on Galatasaray's prolific striker, Mauro Icardi, as an emergency signing. With an impressive record of 15 goals and 3 assists in 20 appearances this season, Icardi could provide the much-needed firepower for Los Blancos. The price tag? A reasonable €15 million. While Real Madrid has been hesitant in recent years to make emergency signings, Ancelotti's urgency highlights the unique circumstances. In the past, short-term deals for players like Emmanuel Adebayor and Javier Hernandez filled temporary gaps. Now, Icardi's penalty box prowess aligns with the needs of Ancelotti's attacking strategy. As the January transfer window beckons, all eyes are on Real Madrid and the potential arrival of Mauro Icardi. Will Los Blancos make a strategic move to fortify their front line, or will they rely on internal solutions? Speaking of internal solutions, we do have a gem in our youth academy, the player who is nicknamed as Gonzalo by his teammates in Castilla. All eyes will be on the rising star, who could be the key to bolstering Carlo Ancelotti's attacking options, Gonzalo García. Amidst the challenges of limited attacking options, 19-year-old Gonzalo García is catching Ancelotti's eye. The youngster, nicknamed Gonzalo by his teammates, showcased his potential when called up for the squad against Getafe in September. And now, with Vinicius's absence, he might get his chance to shine. Diego Nogales, a youth coach who worked with Garcia in La Fábrica, praises his versatile skills. Whether as a poacher, a forward, or a winger, Garcia's finishing, attacking instincts, and precise crosses make him a potent threat. His versatility has already seen him leapfrog others in the pecking order. Garcia's flexibility is a crucial asset for Ancelotti, having played various roles for Castilla this season. From number 9 to second striker, flanks to number 10, he brings unpredictability to the pitch. His 35 goals in 43 games for Juvenil A last season underline his scoring prowess. There's reason for optimism, as Garcia ranks high in key stats for Primera RFEF. His aerial prowess and touches in the penalty box make him a standout performer. Not only has Raúl been impressed, but even Ancelotti's decision to call him up earlier this year speaks volumes about his potential contribution. Real Madrid's quest for attacking brilliance could find a solution in the versatile and talented Gonzalo García. Will Gonzalo become the unexpected hero for Los Blancos? Oh, and guess what? Juni Calafat is busy. He is scouting a couple Brazilian Wonderkids to follow in the footsteps of the breakout sensation Endrick. Let's start by shining the spotlight on the Palmeiras Wonderkid Estevao. In the midst of the FIFA Under-17 World Cup, this teenage attacking midfielder is not only guiding Brazil to the quarterfinals, but has also caught the keen eye of Real Madrid with his stellar performance, 3 goals and 3 assists to his name. At Palmeiras, Estevao is drawing comparisons to none other than Barcelona legend Lionel Messi, affectionately known as Messinho. The 16-year-old's ball-handling skills, especially with his left foot, have left club insiders in awe. Following in the footsteps of the breakout sensation Endrick, who's on his way to Real Madrid, Estevao is making waves. The Brazilian Wonderkid has a €60 million release clause in his contract, a testament to the high regard in which he's held. Real Madrid's chief scout, Juni Calafat, a mastermind in Brazilian talent acquisition, is already working on multiple operations. Known to Estevao for years, Calafat's positive reports suggest that the young maestro could be the next jewel in the Los Blancos' crown. And here's the thrilling part. If Estevao continues his stellar trajectory, Real Madrid might be ready to make a significant investment, mirroring the successful strategy they employed with Endrick. The potential is immense, and the excitement is palpable. Real Madrid is on the prowl for the next big sensation, and Estevao might just be the answer. Will Messinho grace the iconic white jersey? Speaking of Real Madrid's pursuit of the next big sensation, the spotlight is on a 14-year-old prodigy, and Real Madrid is making waves in their quest to secure his future at Valdebebas. Mario Cortejá, of The Athletic, has blown the lid off a potential game-changer for Real Madrid 14-year-old wonderkid Guilherme Ruck. Born in Brazil, this teenage playmaker has been making waves in the football world, capturing the attention of scouts across Europe. Guilherme's journey took him from Brazil to Portugal and eventually to Spain, where he landed in Madrid. He honed his skills with several teams, including Rayo Majadahonda, before finding a home at the esteemed Real Valladolid Academy in April 2022. Rated exceptionally high, Ruck's talent is already sparking interest even before he turns 16. As he is yet to sign a professional contract, the door is open for potential moves, and Real Madrid is at the forefront of this captivating pursuit. Enter Juni Calafat. Reports indicate that Calafat is personally leading the charge to bring Guilherme Ruck to Valdebebas, recognizing the immense potential in this young Brazilian sensation. Real Madrid's pursuit of talent extends to the future, and Guilherme Ruck could be the next jewel in their crown. Will the 14-year-old maestro choose to don the iconic white jersey? Anyone want to guess who the other Brazilian kid is? Well, let's talk about him then. In the ever-watchful eyes of Real Madrid, Marcos Leonardo from Santos has emerged as the latest Brazilian talent on their radar. With a potential departure from Santos looming during the winter transfer window, the young forward is drawing attention for a possible move to Europe. Reports suggest that Marcos Leonardo could be available for a fee ranging between €15 to $20 million, and Real Madrid has reportedly been notified of this tempting opportunity by the player's agent. The race for his signature includes Serie A giants Roma and the English side Newcastle United, but Real Madrid could hold a significant advantage due to their storied stature. Real Madrid, currently grappling with a shortage of firepower, especially with Vinicius sidelined until 2024 due to a hamstring injury, sees Marcos Leonardo as a potential solution to bolster their forward line. The timing couldn't be more crucial as they navigate through a competitive season. Speaking of unexpected heroes, one name comes to my mind who is ready to seize the spotlight. Brahim Diaz, the eager talent waiting in the wings. With Vinicius Jr.'s injury, the Spanish midfielder sees an opportunity to break through and make a lasting impact. Since his return from Milan, Brahim has been vying for a consistent spot in the starting 11. Early in the season, Brahim was granted more playing time due to Vinicius Jr.'s injury, but he faced stiff competition. This time around, the scenario has shifted. Manager Ancelotti is recognizing Brahim's fine form and is more inclined to give him a prominent role on the pitch. In the last 2 games, Brahim has not only earned a starting position, but has also found the back of the net against Braga in the Champions League. The consensus is building. His increased participation could be the key to replicating Vinicius' impact and decisiveness. As Bellingham eyes a return to the 11, Brahim is poised to partner with the goal-scoring force, locking horns against Cadiz this weekend. The stage is set for Brahim Diaz to prove his mettle and contribute significantly to Real Madrid's attacking prowess. For Brahim Diaz, it's an opportunity knocking. Will he step up and become a force to be reckoned with? Another star who is fit and ready to step up against Cadiz is Dani Ceballos. In a positive turn of events, Dani Ceballos has completed a trouble-free training session, signaling his readiness for the upcoming game. The Spaniard, overcoming muscle-related concerns, is set to bolster Real Madrid's midfield and establish momentum after a challenging start to the season. The stage is set for Real Madrid's return to action, but the injury saga persists. Will Ceballos' return provide the needed boost against Cadiz? Speaking of returns, we are eagerly waiting for the return of our best defender, Eder Militao, but let's start with our unfortunate star boy first. Yes, you guessed it right, I am talking about Arda Guler. Real Madrid's young talent Arda Guler is facing a challenging start to his career at the Santiago Bernabeu, grappling with a series of unfortunate injuries. But amidst the setbacks, experienced defender Dani Carvajal steps in to offer valuable advice and support. Arda Guler, the highly anticipated 18-year-old recruit from Fenerbahce, has faced a string of injuries since joining Real Madrid this summer. A promising creative midfielder, Guler's debut has been delayed by a meniscus rupture, a thigh strain, and now another muscle injury sidelining him for a month. In the face of adversity, Dani Carvajal, a veteran at Real Madrid, has reached out to reassure the young talent. Carvajal acknowledges the frustration Guler must be feeling, having endured his fair share of injury setbacks throughout his career. Carvajal, speaking to El País, shared the advice he offered Guler. Be calm, this is a process. Sometimes the body has to adapt, and do everything in your power to come back stronger. Drawing from personal experience, Carvajal emphasized that Guler is not alone in facing these challenges. Having missed 158 games due to various injuries himself, Carvajal empathizes with Guler's situation. The seasoned defender recently faced a muscle strain setback in September, making him well aware of the mental toll injuries can take on a player. Real Madrid's Arda Guler may be navigating a tough path, but with the support of veterans like Dani Carvajal, there's hope for a triumphant return. In Eder Militao's case, the wait might soon be over. It's been 100 days since the formidable Brazilian star Eder Militao left the field injured for Los Blancos. The recovery journey of Eder Militao is hitting all the right notes. Unlike a meniscus injury, Militao's ailment leans towards the more optimistic side, setting the stage for a potential comeback in the near future. The Brazilian stalwart has set his sights on a remarkable return, eyeing next summer's Copa America. With the tournament set to take place in the USA, Militao is determined to don the yellow jersey and represent Brazil on the grand stage. The good news doesn't end there. While a Copa America appearance is on Militao's horizon, a return to action for Real Madrid in the business end of the season is not off the table. Ancelotti and the team are undoubtedly eager to welcome back the defensive maestro as they navigate crucial fixtures. To wrap up this week's Real Madrid episode, we must talk about the managerial chessboard. The future of Real Madrid's maestro Carlo Ancelotti has been a hot topic, with the Brazil Football Confederation eyeing him for the Canarinas' helm. But there seems to be a twist in the tale, as reports in Spain suggest Real Madrid is working on a contract renewal. Let's dive into the drama. The Brazil Football Confederation has set its sights on Ancelotti to steer the ship for the Canarina. It's been rumored that everything is in place for Ancelotti to make the move next summer. However, reports in Spain throw a curveball, suggesting that Real Madrid is actively negotiating a 2-year contract renewal with the legendary manager. Despite the uncertainty, CBF President Ednaldo Rodriguez exudes confidence that Ancelotti will don the Selecao colors from the second half of 2024. Even with Real Madrid's potential contract extension, the CBF remains steadfast in its plans, showing faith in the Italian maestro's arrival after the Copa America. Fernando Diniz' future as Brazil's current manager remains in the balance. Despite a rocky start, CBF intends to stick with him until next year, with plans for friendly matches against Spain and England in March 2024. There's even talk of Diniz continuing in a different role within the organization, even if Ancelotti takes the reins. As Real Madrid navigates the uncertainty surrounding Ancelotti's future, the club has reportedly identified former midfielder Xabi Alonso as a potential successor. Other names like Roberto De Zerbi and Lionel Scaloni are also thrown into the mix, showcasing the strategic planning underway at the iconic Santiago Bernabeu. That's it for this week, Madridistas. Let us know in the comment section if you liked the video. Please hit subscribe to show your appreciation. Until next week, Hala Madrid.